The January
Hello YouTube family, Merry Christmas and a huge Happy New Year to all of you. With the 2026 World Cup on the way, the energy in the football world is already building and we are thrilled to be sharing it with this amazing community. To celebrate, we have lined up some holiday surprises in the Goal 90 shop. A bunch of your favourite jerseys are already up to 50% off, shipping is on us, and because you are part of our YouTube fam, you can grab an extra 10% off with the code YouTubeFam. Thanks for all the love and support. 2026 is going to be massive. Let's enjoy every moment together.
The January transfer window is drawing closer and closer, and teams all around Europe are already getting ready to do a lot of business. Now, while it is expected that a lot of money will be spent in January, we also anticipate some really shrewd business from even the biggest clubs on the continent. And really, what could be shrewder than getting top players at absolutely no cost? But the problem is that it's usually very difficult to find free agents in January, as most contracts expire in the summer. Well, we've gone and done the homework, and we're here with a list of some of the best free agents you can get in January. These are 10 free agents top clubs could really consider in the January transfer window. We'll start with Mohamed Salah. It's not yet confirmed that he'll be a free agent, but it's likely that that's how all this drama will end, so clubs must stay alert. This whole case has a lot of resemblance with what happened to Cristiano Ronaldo at Man United in 2022. In the end, his contract was terminated and he left the club as a free agent. We're anticipating the same thing for Salah this time around. A lot can happen while he's away at the Africa Cup of Nations. Who knows? He could maybe give an even more scalding interview which would force the hands of the management at Liverpool. Salah as a free agent is an absolute steal. He brings goals, experience and a certain superstar quality to any team. His salary will be the only issue, but we're sure top clubs like Real Madrid and Galatasaray can afford to give him what he wants. Speaking of Real Madrid, their former captain Sergio Ramos will also be available for free in January. He left Europe at the beginning of the year to join Monterrey in Mexico, but now he's said goodbye to the club, meaning he's on the market again. He's 39 years old, but he still has a lot to offer at the top level. We saw him at the Club World Cup a few months back and he was really solid. He was named man of the match against European giants Inter Milan, and with his goal in that game, he became the oldest player to score a goal in the history of the competition. So yeah, this is a player who can still do a job for top clubs in Europe. Real Madrid could bring him back. They're currently going through an injury crisis in the defence, with 5 of their defenders currently out injured. They will certainly benefit from signing an experienced player like Ramos who knows the club inside out. He's also a great leader and could help stabilise things in the dressing room. As a free agent, it's one the club just has to consider. And well, if Real Madrid aren't interested, there are other clubs who will benefit from snatching up Sergio Ramos for free. There's another top centre-back on this list that clubs can get for free in January. Can you guess who it is? Take a shot in the comments and we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Let's now talk about Timu Bakayoko. The French midfielder left PAOK this year and will be available for free in the January transfer window. According to his recent comments, the former Chelsea man is ready to get back to football after having been out for a few months. He said he's determined to be back as early as January and accept a new club. So this is one player that clubs should pay attention to. At no transfer fee and a low wage, the 31-year-old is not a bad stopgap option at all. Another midfielder that's not a bad option is Jesse Lingard. He left Europe to move to FC Seoul in South Korea at the beginning of last year, but he just recently terminated his contract with the club, meaning that he'll be available for free in January. Lingard is just 32 years old, so he's not exactly old. He's probably thinking of a return to the Premier League, and there are a few clubs who could benefit from signing him. He had a really good time at West Ham back in 2021. Perhaps he could go back there and try and help them survive relegation this season. If he manages to hit the levels he did during his loan spell 4 years ago, he'll almost certainly save them. Other clubs like Everton, Sunderland, and maybe even Aston Villa could also consider signing him for free. They're all pushing for Europe, and Aston Villa may even be pushing for the title, so they will surely need squad depth, and Lingard could be exactly that. And you just cannot write Lingard off because, who would have guessed that Grealish, Dewsbury Hall, and Buendia would be doing what they're currently doing? Another player you'll be wise not to write off is Sergio Reguilón. He's still just 28 years old and he has experience playing for top clubs like Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Spurs, Man United and Sevilla. There's just no way a player like this cannot be valuable to a few clubs in Europe. His contract with Spurs expired in the summer and he's been a free agent since then. With his experience in both Spain and England, we believe this is a player a few clubs should be looking at for squad depth. He's still relatively young, is a good attacking left back, will demand a low salary, and don't forget, he'll cost nothing at all in transfer fees. Speaking of former Atletico Madrid left backs reminds us of Renan Lodi. He moved to Al Hilal in January 2024, but due to a foreign player limit, he was left out of the squad for the 25-26 Saudi Pro League season, leading to him terminating his contract with the club in September. This guy has still got what it takes to play in Europe. Last season, he was directly involved in 14 goals for Al Hilal, all while playing left back. He also started every single game at the Club World Cup and was important in the draw against Real Madrid and the massive win against Manchester City. He is a top player, and he's only available for free because of an unfortunate turn of events. It would certainly be wise for top clubs in Europe to take advantage of this. He's still just 27, but he has enough experience playing in Spain, France, and England. He'll also be making a last push for Brazil's World Cup squad next summer, so best believe that he'll be giving his very best to whatever club he joins in January. Now, remember we said there's another centre-back on this list? It's Takahiro Tomiyasu. Anybody who's watched him play knows that he's a solid defender. He was just very unlucky with injuries. But now it looks like he's back and he's ready to get back to playing top-flight football. After his many injuries, Arsenal made the decision to terminate his contract and let him go in July. So the 27-year-old will be available for free to any club interested in signing him. According to reports, Ajax are leading the race for the Japan international, and he'll definitely be a great addition to the club. It might already be too late for the Dutch Giants in the Champions League, but maybe Tomiyasu can help them mount a title charge in the Eredivisie. Another former Arsenal player who'll be available for free in January is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. His contract with Besiktas was terminated in July, making him a free agent. He appeared to have fallen out with the coach who froze him out of the team and didn't even include him in the Europa League squad last season. But of course, the thigh injury he sustained in December 2023, which sidelined him for 4 months, didn't exactly help his case. Anyway, Oxlade-Chamberlain is now back and recently played with the Arsenal under-21s in a game behind closed doors, so you can tell that the 32-year-old is ready to return to football. This is a player that a few mid-table Premier League clubs can explore to improve their depth. His experience will surely come in handy in a few games. Another experienced player who'll be available for free in January is Lorenzo Insigne. He terminated his contract with Toronto FC in July and has been a free agent since. The Euros winner has a lot of experience playing in the Serie A, so we're sure that there are a few clubs who are flirting with the idea of bringing him back to the league. At 34 years of age, he surely still has a lot to offer a top club, and his versatility can be very valuable too. Insigne can do a good job across the front line and can even play as an attacking midfielder. Players like this will always be a great addition to any squad. Finally, Rui Patricio is another free agent that top clubs can consider in January. If you have a goalkeeper crisis, you might want to call Rui. As we all know, goalkeepers age like fine wine. So at 37, Patricio can still surely do a good job in a top European team. Barcelona called Szczesny out of retirement last year, and they've greatly benefited from that decision. So signing Patricio, who's not even retired yet, could be very beneficial for any club who needs a goalkeeper for the short term. Now, are there more free agents you think top clubs should consider in January? Drop their names in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out on new content. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.